Hello and welcome to Fearless Motivation by Mental Stamina Video 33. So when we last left off, I was initiated into TKE. Right now, I am wearing letters right now. The first shirt is a play on the Notorious B.I.G. We got Notorious TKE. And this is also my shirt, TKE, the sweater I got when I was initiated afterwards. As you can see, where is it? Number 85, I believe, on the shoulder right here, guys. Where is it? Blah. Right there. Sorry, guys, about that. Witherspoon, number 85. I actually initially wanted to do Mr. Wonderful, but people are like, no, you're not Kevin O'Leary, Rob. Just because you're joyful every day, you can't put that on the shirt. It looks badly upon the fraternity. But before I get to that, guys, I just wanted to share to you a few things that are going on in current developments. So I just wanted to tell you that this is video 33, which means I'm 1/3 finishing my 100 initial videos that I decided to do for this year, and the year is almost one half over, approximately. So I just wanted to talk to you guys about time. It is one resource that we can't ever get any more of, no matter how hard we try. So you want to try and make the most of your time every day. So I talked about last video about enrolling in the Dean Graziosi Start Over Challenge. I actually just finished a live video stream where he's doing 7 live videos every day just to help motivate people and get a video and start businesses of people. We just heard from 2 ladies. One is actually doing a Broadway musical with Frankie Valli, and the other has written a few books on the New York Times bestseller list. Those are just like kind of people I like talking to, and that is also what our fraternity is rich with, like better men for a better world. But what I really get from Dean is I get a sense that he really cares. Just because I can text him, I get daily emails, daily live video streams, and I also have an online community where I can find like-minded individuals. After every video, he actually does give us homework, and yeah, I'm a bit of a bad guy because I don't do my homework, but it's only because I am like constantly overwhelmed with different things I have to do every day. Those involve like exercise, nutrition, laundry, meal preparation, walking to work, yeah, and just like all the different offers I get from all these different self-made millionaires who all have systems. I even got like recently I got another one for another person who will help me blow up my YouTube following just by following her system, and I'll probably do one of them or 2 of them. Like Dean constantly promotes his KBB system, which is like about $2,000, and I'll probably invest in that. But everything comes with time. Like you can't just jump in fully without knowing exactly what you're getting into, and I gotta understand the process and also have the time to commit to it right now. Because currently I'm working as a security guard, which is pretty good, and I'm getting enough money. So by this time next year, I'm hoping to have my own house, car, and yeah, that'll just be like dope, and actually staying at a job for over a year. That would be pretty amazing because I haven't done that since university. But I just reflect back because like I made some mistakes, but mistakes don't determine you. It's always your future action. So just getting back to my notes a little bit here, like. Yeah, so I actually, from all this, like, coaching that I've done, I've actually, figured out that I would like to be a life coach. And basically, this, basically I will be promoting, fitness, motivation, and health. And I'm also thinking that I may begin by being an entrepreneur, where I work in, like, a large organization, like a Tony Robbins or a Bedros Keuilian, enterprise. So what I also do every day, guys, is I make notes in the Dean Graziosi Better Life Journal just so I can refer to them. So it's got a loose framework, but I often tend to like break away from this just go a bit wild because you just can't read directly from the journal. But I do like to have the journal to refer to. So yeah, a great service that you should never do is waste your time because you do not know how much time you really have left. Because like if I were to die tomorrow, I know I lived for today, so I would really have no regrets. And then there's also the whole religion and Jesus angle because I know I'm going to the place that is the best. So yeah. Oh yeah, so I yesterday I was reading the book Atlas Shrugged, guys, and that was one of the books that was recommended by a self-made entrepreneur. And that book has just got like so many good analogies, and it is just like so great. So one of the analogies I want to talk to you guys about in this video is the one about Robin Hood. Like there was a pirate in the book Atlas Shrugged, and he always actually I never considered this that he thought Robin Hood was a bit of a parasite, just for the reason that he stole from the rich and gave to the poor. But here's the thing, guys: when you're a rich person, and you're a self-made millionaire, the poor have no claim to your money because, like, the poor are the ones that are the looters. They're the ones that causes like civil strife. Nobody with like millions of money really causes like wars, and it's always the poor looters that are causing the struggles. So yeah, they're also the source of crime, and they're always looking for handouts. And it's just like you want to feel for them, but you gotta also understand like they weren't born this way. So whether directly or indirectly, they had a part in them becoming homeless. Like everybody can blame their circumstances, but there are so many great people who have it a lot worse. Like people who don't have no arms and no legs, people that have cerebral palsy, and it's just like they rise above. So why didn't they? So and that's just something that always like strikes to me when I read things. Like obviously, like I can't do it in the exact words that were expressed in Atlas Shrugged itself, but I'm just saying this like when you're always asking for handouts from people and always asking for something, people aren't going to respond to you. If you're always providing the law of reciprocity and always giving value to other people and always like striving for that next level, people will become attracted to that, and that's what we've got to do more of. Like I talked about a lot more about the altruism and just always being free, willing to give to other people. So once again, I'm going to refer to my notes. Yeah, so another thing they said in the book is that there are only two certainties in life, he said: death and taxes. But what if this was flipped around to the opposite: life and production? And like that is just like what I think I was alluding to when I was talking about like you've always got to flip the script. People like some people always just want to tell you, oh look who died, like this, that, and the other. But you don't necessarily say anything negative to them. You just slowly fade away like from other people because like anything is possible, but you have to have that self belief and like because even like taxes like that can be avoided, but like a lot of people are just too ignorant and too like caught in their own one thing and refuse to change with the times. Yeah, so like I was just saying, like life requires you to be all in in a regular basis. Like to reach your highest potential, this is the only way to live on your own terms, and be satisfied. Yeah, now that I've gotten like a little bit of a ramble in there, guys, I will reflect back to my time with TKE and being initiated. So I was initiated in our I took the bond of TKE in March of 2012, and this was like a kind of a turning point for me because like I really didn't have many people to rely on, and not a lot of people could acknowledge the struggles I've been through. So when I was finally like accepted into the bond of TKE, we got to have a party that night, which was called the Red Carnation Ball. And quickly, the red carnation is the flower of TKE. And also, another party that they have is also called the White Pearl. And consequently, the White Pearl is the jewel of TKE. So, yeah, also, guys, just a little bit more about TKE. The two colors of TKE are gray and cherry. A lot of people get them confused and they say, oh, it's just red and silver, but that's incorrect because it's just like the shading and emblems that everything represent. Yeah. Yeah, so the system also works on brothers helping brothers. So my big brother throughout my TKE experience was Mr. M. Wills. Well, everybody in the fraternity will know who that guy is. And he's actually currently working for the Army right now and raising quite a large family. And I just got all the respect in the world for that guy because he helped guide me through the fraternity. He told me not to air dirty laundry. And also, he allowed me to be the assistant hypophytes for the summer of, I believe it was 2012 when I was initiated. And that, like, really meant a lot to me because I know a lot of people just, like, don't understand me, don't understand my passion. But it's all with a purpose, guys. And, like, I always want to pay it forward to those people. And he will be the focus of one of my later videos. Just everything he's accomplished with the fraternity and just his perspective on life. So, yeah, so I also just mentioned the Greek alphabet in a previous video. So what our chapter was, it was Upsilon Kappa. And I believe it was founded in January of 2007, but the fratters can correct me if I'm wrong. So the initial founders of our chapter were, it was founded in Fleming College also. And the founders of the chapter were A.J. Newlands, D. Harris, A. Shields, C. Hagel, B. Bolin, and Z. Brown. Yeah, it is because of the grit, determination, and integrity our chapter was born. So, being a brother in the fraternity, I was able to attend yearly and bi-yearly conferences. So, the yearly conferences are Provincial Education Conference and a Regional Leadership Conference. So, the way TKE is divided, there's a Northeast, a Northwest, Southeast and a Southwest conference. So those PEC and RLC, they're for each separate quadrant. But the bi-weekly conference is called Conclave, and that happens every 2 years, and that's when the entire fraternity gets together over the course of a weekend to discuss fraternity business. So basically, at Conclave and PEC, they will be the focuses of my next two conferences because I've attended, I think, one RLC and maybe two PECs, but I'm not 100% sure because we're all like healthy men and we're always trying to get a good career together. So, yeah, so that just about wraps up video number 33, guys. And what I wanted to share with you guys is just a quick quote that I get like from this Dean Graziosi Better Life journal. And this quote is from Oprah Winfrey. And it says, "Challenges are gifts that force us to search for a new center of gravity. Don't fight them. Just find a new way to stand." And I've just found that I've got a stronger, more firm way to stand now with TKE supporting me. But even during this crisis, everybody's busy. So you got to have like a patient, a persistent focus to always get back to everybody. And that is my focus with this podcast, guys. So like I said in the next video, which will be released on Wednesday, I'll be talking about my PEC experiences and my RLC experiences. And then next Sunday, I'll be talking about the two conclaves I have visited. So that'll almost take me to my celebratory videos where I will be celebrating Mike Wills, Pete Dawson, and then D. Perry, some of the fraternity legends. D. Perry is also known as Buckwheat, and he is just like historic and amazing. Like I said, he's rushed over 20,000. Initiated over 20,000 fratters, and like that's just like mind-boggling to me. But anyways, guys, I think I can actually get outside. It's getting a bit sunny out now, so I might have a chance to get up there, read some more Atlas Shrugged, and have another great day. Okay, guys, until next time, Kaizen, baby. Out!